Hello dear students, how are you? Hope you are all well. I am LK Naik. I welcome you all to Elite Studies. Today we are going to do exercise 5.1. In the previous class I have introduced you to the arithmetic progression and we did some questions also. Here we will do the exercise 5.1. Now question number 1. In which of the following situation does the list of numbers involved makes an AP and why? So we have to see whether this question falls under AP or not. AP means arithmetic progression, and if it makes an AP, then why? So for a list of numbers, as I have told you in the earlier videos, for a list of numbers to be in AP, the common difference, you should try to get the common difference. If the common difference comes out to be same, then we will see that the given AP is, the given list of numbers is in AP. So let us see the taxi fare after each kilometer. So we have to see the taxi fare after each kilometer is in AP or not. Condition is when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Now for first kilometer solution, for first kilometer amount is 15 rupees 15. Acha, for second kilometer, how much you have to pay? You have to pay rupees 15. Now you have covered 2 kilometers. So for the first you have covered 2 kilometers. Suppose this is 1 kilometer and it is 1 kilometer. So here you have to pay for the first kilometer, you have to pay 15 and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. This is the additional kilometer, you have to pay rupees 8. So 15 plus 8, it will be 23. So it will be 23. Rupees 15 plus rupees 8 will be equal to rupees 23. So for third kilometer, again what you have to pay? Again you see it, 1, 2, 3 kilometer. For first kilometer you have to pay 15, for second additional 8, for additional 8, so again you have to add 8, means 15 plus 8, 23 plus 8, 23 plus 8, so that is rupees 23 plus rupees 8, so it will be equal to rupees 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 1, sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 2A1 3. So similarly for a fourth kilometer, you have to pay rupees 31 plus rupees 8. So that is equal to rupees, so 8 1 ja 8 and 8 3 ja 8 plus 1 9, 8 plus 1 9 and it is a 3. So the numbers are, therefore the numbers are what? 15, 23, 31, 39. Like this way it is going. Now you see what is the common difference? So D is equal to 23 minus 15, 8. So here also 31 minus 23, 8. 39 minus 31, 8. So therefore, yes, it is in AP. Yes, it is in AP. Yes, it is in AP. Clear? Now let us do the second question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So solution. Now see, let us take the initial volume as V. Initial volume. Now the amount of air present in a cylinder, there is a cylinder and when air is being pumped out, the amount of air that is remaining in the cylinder at a time is 1/4 of the remaining volume. Now let the starting volume, let initial volume initial volume is equal to V. So next volume, so volume 1/4 of the air remaining in this at a time. So the next volume will be what? V was the initial volume. Then because the vacuum pump is removing air, so how much it will remove? It will remove 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder. In the cylinder, how much volume is there? V. Now from this V, he will remove 1/4 V as per the question. The vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder. In the cylinder, the volume is V. So 1/4 of the V is removed out. So what is remaining? What is the remaining volume? V was initial and it has been removed. So it will be how much? 4 minus 1. It will be 3/4 V. So again, next volume. What will be? So what is the remaining volume? 3/4 V. 3/4 V. Now, then what will happen? Again 1/4 of the volume left. So it will be 3/4 V again. Try to understand. So now initially the volume was V. From here 1/4 of the initial volume. 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder. So now 3/4 V. Now after this time you are having 3/4 V. Now from this 1/4 will get removed. It was there. Now after this 1/4 of this remaining volume has been removed. So now what will be we will be left with? It will be 3. You see, you can take 3/4 V common because here also 3/4 V, here also 3/4 V. You can take 3/4 V common, isn't it? And you are left with 1 and it is minus, it has been taken, so it is 1/4. So it will be how much? So it will be again 4 minus 1, 3. 3/4 into 3/4. It is a 3/4 V into 3/4. So it is equal to 3/4 whole square V. Isn't it? So from here only we can see. But let us see, check. So the numbers are, so therefore the terms are what? First one is V, then it is 3/4 V, then it is 3/4 square V. Like this it will go on. Now let us check. This term will be AP if this minus this is equal to this minus this. Okay, so check. Here D1 will be equal to what? 3/4 V minus V. 3/4 V minus V, 3/4 means 3, it will be 3/4 minus 1 V. So it will be how much? 3 minus 4 means 1/4 V. If you subtract this and this, similarly let us subtract this and this. So D2, let us see what will be at here to here to here. It will be 3/4 square means it is 9/16. 9/16 V. And here minus 3/4 V. So LCM will be 16 and it will be 9 minus 4, 4 is 16, 4 3 are 12 V. So 9 minus 12 minus 3/4 V. So since, what we see? Since D1 is not equal to D2, so therefore the terms are not in AP. Clear, students? So please take this screenshot. Now let us do question number 3. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs ₹500 for the first meter and rises by 50 for each subsequent meter. Now what you have to find out? The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging. Is it AP or not? The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging. You are digging every meter. Okay, first we're digging 1 meter, then 1 meter, then 1 meter, like this way. Now you will get the numbers, the cost of digging, whether that cost will be in AP or not. That you have to check it in this question. So again, the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 500 for the first meter, the solution. Cost for the first meter is equal to what? Rupees 500. It is given in the question. Clear? Then cost for the second meter will be what? It is written for the second meter and rises by 50 for each subsequent meter. So first 1 meter is 500. For the next one, so you have to pay rupees 500 plus rupees 50, as we did in the first question. Same way. So it will how much? It will be rupees 550. Clear? So similarly, cost for the third meter will be equal to rupees 550 plus rupees 50, isn't it? Because 550 you have, you see, I will show you. So here suppose 1 meter, it is 1 meter, it is 1 meter. So for digging of the first 1 meter, how much? You have to pay 500. Then for the next 1 meter, you have to pay rupees 50. So you see it is 550. And for the third meter, it is again 50. So 50, 50, 50, 500 and 100, it is equal to rupees 600. So you can easily see they are in AP. So therefore the list of numbers is what? 500, then 550, then 600, like this. Now D1 is equal to 550 minus 500. It is coming out to be 50, and D2 is equal to 600 minus 550 is equal to 50. So since D1 is equal to D2, so therefore the terms are in AP. Okay, students, please note it down or take a screenshot. Now let us do the fourth question. The fourth question is the amount of money in the account every year. So you have to find the amount of money in the account every year, whether this account in every year is in AP or not. The amount of money in the account every year when 10,000 rupees is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. Is it compound interest, not simple interest? What is the difference between simple interest and the compound interest? In simple interest, you will not get the interest on interest. Means the principal will always remain the same. In every successive years, the principal will remain the same. Suppose you have deposited, 1 lakh rupees. So you will get the interest after 1 year. So in the next subsequent year, your principal is not going to change. Your principal is going to remain 1 lakh only. So that is not going to change. But in compound interest, what will happen? In compound interest, now suppose you have fixed some amount, suppose 1 lakh. Now at the end of the year, you will get some interest, and this interest will be added to the principal to make a new principal. The amount will be increased. Now see, the principal was the 1 lakh. Suppose you got 1,000 rupees as the interest. So for the next year, the principal will be 1 lakh 1,000. So in the compound interest, your interest increases. Means you are getting interest on the interest. So what that 1 lakh I will again repeat. Suppose you deposited rupees 1 lakh. Now after the end of the year, you got suppose 1,000 rupees as the interest. This 1,000 rupees will be added to 1 lakh. So in the subsequent year, your principal amount will be 1 lakh 1,000. So you will get the interest on 1 lakh 1,000. Similarly, it will go on. Let us see. So solution. So for amount in the first year, amount in first year, what? You see, when rupees 10,000 deposited at compound interest of, so in after 1 year, means amount after 1 year, it is better to say amount first, amount after 1 year. It is better to say amount after 1 year. After 1 year. Now, what is the principal? Principal is rupees 10,000. Okay. Principal is rupees 10,000. The amount of money in the account after every year. Account every year when 10,000 is deposited at compound interest. Suppose you deposit 10,000. Suppose today you deposited 10,000. Then after 1 year, what will you get? You will get what will be equal to this 10,000 will be there, no doubt. This 10,000 will be there. Plus, you will get an interest on rupees 10,000 at 8% per annum. Simple interest will be what? PRT by 100. Interest you know is equal to PRT by 100. So here what is P? 10,000. And what is R? R is 8. And what is time? T is 1 year by 100. So this will give you how much? So this will give you 10,000 plus this you 2 to cancels 800. Cancel 800. 800. So it will be 10,800. You will got this much amount after 1 year. Means 10,000 rupees principal and 800 rupees you got the interest. Now amount after 2 years. So in the first year, now this is your amount. You need to get this one. So for the second year, this will become your now amount. It will become your amount. 800. This is principal. This will become your principal. And here you are going to get interest. I is equal to PRT by 100. I is equal to PRT by 100, which I have already told you. So this you will get this principal will be now this, not this one. So in case of simple interest, this is not going to change. Principal will always remain 10,000 only. But since it is a compound interest, so whatever the interest you got here as 800, that will be counted here. So for the next year, this will be your what? The principal. So this is the principal and interest you will get on this. It will be 10,800 into 8 into 1 by 100. So it will be what? It will be 10,800 plus this cancels 8 is 64, 864. So it will be, you see, add it, it will be 6, 4, 8, 8, 16, 6 carry a 1 and it is 11. You see, you are getting this one. 64, 8, 8, 16, 6 carry a 1, 10, 11. 11,664. Similarly, amount after 3 years. 3 years. You at least you take three things, 3 terms. So after 3 years, what will be? Now this will be your principal. So it will be 11,664. 11,664 plus you are going to get the interest on this. So 11,664 into 8 into 1 by 100. 8 4 ja 32. 8 6 are 48, 49, 50, 51. Then 8 6 are 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Again 5. So 8 1 is 8, 8 5, 13. 3 carry a 1, 8 1 is 8, 1 9. 9 3 3 1 2. And divided by 100, it will be this much. So it will be equal to what? 1664 plus it is a 933.12. From here only you can see it is not in AP. Clear? It is 0.12 is there. So how much? You add here 11664. 46611. It will be 0.12, 4567, 6789, 695 carry a 1, 12597, 12597.12. So from the terms, you see, it is clear that it is not in AP. You see, if you subtract this minus this and this minus, it is different. So from the terms, we can easily say that they are not in a P. Clear? Clear, students? So, from the terms we can easily say that they are not in a P. Please note it down. Now let us do question number 2. It is very easy. Write first 4 terms of the AP when the first term A and the common difference T are given as follows. Okay. So it is very easy. What will be the series? Series will be A is equal to 10. Okay. Then what we will do? 10 plus 10, it will be 20. Solution. First term is 10. Second term will be 10 plus 10, 20. Then 20 plus 10, it will be 30. How many terms you write? First 4 terms. And 10, 20, 30 and 40. Clear, students? It is very simple. It is child's play. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40. Here, solution. It is what? A is minus 2. So, first term is minus 2. So, D is 0. So, minus 2 plus 0, minus 2. Then minus 2 plus 0, minus 2. Then minus 2 plus 0, minus 2, dot, dot, dot. Okay. You see, you place only 3 dots by convention. Okay. Like this. Now, here what will be the solution? It can be done orally. First term is 4. Then what you have to do? You have to add minus 3. 4 minus 3, it is 1. 1 minus 3, minus 2. Minus 2 minus 3, minus 5, dot, dot, dot. Okay. It is minus 2. Okay, students. Now here, solution. A is equal to minus 1. Then it is half. Minus 1 plus half. It will what? Minus 2 plus 1, minus half. Okay. Then minus half plus half. It will be equal to 0. 0 plus half. It will be half. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. Clear? Here again same thing. Solution. So A is equal to first term is minus 1.25. Then what you do? Minus 1.25 and minus 0.25. You see minus 1.25 and minus 0.25. So it will what? 5, 5, 10, 0 carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5 and minus 1. Means it will be minus 1.50. So with minus 1.50, again you add minus 0.25. So it will be 5, it will be 7 point minus 1. So it will be minus 1.75. Again you add 0.25 minus 0. So it will what? It will be 5, 5, 10, 0 carry 1, 7, 8, 10, 0 carry 1 and it will be 2. It will be minus 2.00. So, okay. Okay, students. So, have you got it? It is very simple. Only you subsequently add D. You first write the first term. This is A equal 10. First write the first term. Then you come on adding D's for the successive term. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 10, 40. So here minus 2 plus 0, minus 2. Minus 2 plus 0, minus 2. Minus 2 plus 0, like this way. Clear? So it's very easy. So if A is given, and from here what do you understand? To write in AP we need 2 things, A and D. If A and D are known to us, we can write the AP. Note it down please. Or you take this screenshot. Now let us do this third question. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. It is also very easy, just child's play. So here solution. First term is A is equal to 3. So first term that is equal to A is equal to 3. And common difference D will be equal to what? 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is equal to what? It is minus 2. Because since it is given, they are already in APs. So you can check for, you see 1 minus 3 minus 2. So minus 1 minus 2. Minus 3 and plus 1, it is minus 2. So D is equal to any one you can take. Now here first term solution. First term first term is equal to minus 5, and D you can take any pair. You can take minus 1 minus of minus 5. So it will be minus 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. So D is the D6 here. Here first term solution, first term is equal to 1 by 3, and D is equal to 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So it is 5 minus 1, 4 by 3. No need to check the remainings because it is already given that they are in AP. So this minus this must be equal to this minus this, must be equal to this minus this. Okay, like this way, so on. So therefore no need to check all. So any one pair will do, but that should be subsequent. Don't subtract this from this, like this, not only subsequent you take. Okay, so 5.5 by 3 minus 1 by 3 here. So here again same thing, solution, first term which is called A is equal to 0.6, and D will be equal to 1.7 minus 0.6. So it will be 0.7 minus 6, it is 0.1 and it is 1. Okay, it is very easy. So please note it down or take a screenshot. Now let us do question number 4. Which of the followings are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. Okay. To check whether this list of terms are in AP or not, what you have to check? D, isn't it? Now 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, and 8 minus 4 is equal to what? It is 4. So you see, from here itself we can say 4 minus 2 is not equal to 8 minus 4. So therefore it is not in AP. It is not an AP. Clear, students? Okay, very simple. So here again solution. So here you do 5 by 2 minus 2. So it will be what? 2 to the 4, 5 minus 4, 1 by 2. And here again you did minus this one, 3 minus 5 by 2. So 2 3 is 6, 6 minus 5, 1 by 2. Now here again you have to check. So these are, here you again check. 7 by 2 minus, what is that? 3. So it is equal to 2 3 is 6, 7 is half. So yes, it is in AP. Yes, it is in AP. Then we have to write 3 more terms. So what you have to write? 7 by 2, 3 more terms. 3 more terms. What will be 3 more terms? 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Isn't it? 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2. It will be what? 7 plus 1, 8. 8 by 2, it will be 4. Isn't it? It will be 4. So we can write it here simply 4. Okay? We can do this in rough. So it is 4. And 4 plus half. You do in the rough. 4 plus half. 2 4 is 8 plus 1 9. It is 9 by 2. And 9 by 2 plus again half. 9 by 2 plus again half. So it will be what? So 9 plus 1 10. 10 by 2 5. These are the 3 more terms. Okay? These are the 3 more terms. Okay, students? Now here again let us see. Here minus 3.2 minus 1.2 minus plus minus of minus 1.2. So it will be minus 3.2 plus 1.2. It will be minus. It is bigger. So 2 2 0 and 3 minus 1 2 2.0. Here you do minus 5.2 minus of minus 3.2. So it will be minus 5.2 plus 3.2. So 220.3 minus 5 minus 2.0. So they came out to be same. Again, let's take this minus 7.2 minus of minus 5.2. So it is equal to minus 7.2 plus 5.2. Again, it is coming to be 2.0. Yes. Yes, it is an AP. So three more terms. Three more terms. What? You write minus 7.2 plus, sorry, not plus. You have to do this one. So minus 7.2 minus 2.0, minus 2.0, or 7, 8, 9. So minus 9.2. Then minus 9.2 minus 2.0. It will what? It will be 9, 10, 11 minus 11.2. Then minus 11.2 minus 2.0. So it will be 2.11, 12, 13. 13. So these are the three more terms. Clear? Now let us do this one. So here minus 6 solution. Here minus 6 minus of minus 10. So it is minus 6 plus 10 is equal to 4. Now here you do minus 2 minus of minus 6. So it will be what? Minus 2 plus 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Here you see 2 minus of minus 2. So it is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Yes. Yes, it is in AP. Okay. So three more terms. What it will be? 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. Clear, students? Here you see solution. So my 3 plus root 2 minus 3. So it will be 3 minus 3 cancels. It will be root 2. So this minus this, it will be 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus root 2. So 3 minus 3 cancels, and 2 root 2 minus 2 minus 1, it is again root 2. Now subtract this one. 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. So is equal to 3 minus 3 cancels. 3 minus 2, 1. Again it is a root 2. Yes, it is an AP. What will be 3 more terms? You add 3 plus 3 root 2. 3 plus 3 root 2 plus root 2. So it will be what? 3 more terms. So 3 plus 1, 4. So it will be 3 plus 4 root 2. So similarly again 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2. So it will be 3 plus 5 root 2. 4 plus 1, 5. Similarly 3 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2. It will be 3 plus 6 root 2. These are the 3 more terms. It's clear? I hope it's clear. Note it down. Now let us do the next questions. 6, 7, 8 and 9. Solution. So again subtract this. 0.22 minus 0.20 you can say, isn't it? So 2 minus 0, 2, and 2, it is 0, so it is 0.02. Similarly here 0.222 minus 0. You can say 220. So how much? 2 minus 0, 2, then 2 minus 2, 0, then 2 minus 2, 0, and it is 0 point. Now see, there is 1 0, there are 2 zeros, so they are not, it is not in AP. It is not in AP. No need to check the remaining one. Now here minus 4 minus 0 is equal to minus 4. Then minus 8 minus of minus 4. So it is minus 8 plus 4, it is minus 4. Here if you check it, minus 12 minus of minus 8. So it will be minus 12 plus 8 is equal to minus 4. Yes, it is in AP. Yes, it is in AP. Clear? Now three more terms. What it will be? It is minus 12, minus 14, minus 16, minus 16 minus 4, minus 20, minus 20 minus 4, minus 24. Three terms. Okay, here solution. These are very easy. So here minus, you see, minus half, minus half, minus half, minus of minus half. So how much it is? It is how much? It is minus half plus half. It is 0. So here a 0, 0, 0, 0. So yes, it is in AP. Yes, it is in AP. And there are more three terms. Three more terms. Three terms will be equal to what? Minus half, minus half, and minus half. They are not going to change. So also is very important. You can see the D is 0 here. Then also they are in AP. So same numbers are there, means there is a pattern and that is in AP. Now here 3 minus 1, it is 2. 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. So it is not in AP. Take the screenshot, please. Now let us do other questions. Question number 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now it is A, 2A, 3A, 4A. Same thing. So what is it? 2A minus A is equal to A. So 3A minus 2A is equal to A, and 4A minus 3A is equal to A. So it is in AP. It is in AP. So three more terms. Will be equal to what? 4A plus A, 5A. Then it will be A, 6A plus A, it will be 7A. Clear? Now here solution A square minus A. So you can take A common here. It is A minus 1. And here it is A cube minus A square. You can take A square common. So here it will be A minus 1. No, not an AP. Not an AP, because it is here, it is square and it is no square. It is power is 1, power is 2. So not an AP. Now here, now what you do? Root 8. Root 8, you know, root 8 means root over of 4 into 2. That is root over 4 is 2 root 2. This means root over of 8 minus root over of 2 means 2 root 2 minus root 2. So 2 minus 1, it is root 2. Clear? Now root over of 18, you see, root over of 18 is equal to 9 into 2. And root over 9 is, it is 3 root 2. If you do here, root over of 18 minus root over of 8. Root over 8 is how much? Root over 8 is 3 root 2. 3 root 2, and root over 8 is how much? 2 root 2. 2 root 2. So 3 minus 2, 1. Again it is root 2. Now root 32 is how much? Root 32 is, you can say 16 to 32. So 16 is 4 root 2. So root over of 32 minus root over of 18, it is 4 root 2 minus root over 18 is, it is 3 root 2. 3 root 2. So 4 minus 3, 1. So it is again root 2. Yes, it is in AP. Now 3 more terms. 3 more terms. So it is root 32 plus root 2. It will be root 32 plus root 2. Isn't it? So root 32 is how much? 4 root 2. It is 4 root 2 plus root 2. It means it is 5 root 2. Okay. Now you write in this pattern only. So if you take 5 inside, it will go 25. So 25 to 50. It is 50. You see? If you take inside the square root, it becomes 25. 5 square 25, 25 to 50. So next will be what? Next will be, it will be equal to root over of 50. Next will be root over of 50 plus again root 2. So root 50 is how much? Root 50 is 5 root 2. 5 root 2 plus root 2. So it is equal to 6 root 2. So if you want to take inside 6 36. 36 is 72. It will be root over of 72. 6 36, 36 72. Again it will be root over of 72 plus root 2. 72 is how much? 6 root 2. 6 root 2 plus root 2. So it is equal to 7 root 2. If you take inside 49 2 ja, it will be root over of 98. So these are the 3 more terms. Now we will do this is 10, 11, 13. So root 6 minus root of 3. Okay, so root 6 can be written as what? Root 6 is equal to root 3 into root 2, isn't it? So it will be root 3 into root 2 minus root over of 3. So root 3 common, root 3 common, it will be root 2 minus 1. So we'll do this one. It is a root over of 9 minus a root over of 6. So root over of 9 is how much? 3. It will be 3 minus root over of 6 is root 3 root 2. Root 3 into root 2. Okay. So now here it will be how much? If you take root 3 common, so it will be root 3 minus root 2. You see? So they are not same. Root 9 is 3. Root 9 is 3 and root 6 is root 3 into 2. So if you take root 3 common, so root 3 3 and plus minus minus root 3. So they are not same. So not an AP. So take the screenshot please. Now let us do the last 2 questions. So it is what? Solution 1, it will be 3 square minus 1 square. So it will be what? 9 minus 1, it is 8. And here it is 5 square minus 3 square. It will be 25 minus 9. It is equal to 16. So no, it is not an AP because they are not same. Here let us see solution. Now it is 5 square minus 1 square. So it will be what? 25 minus 1. So it will be equal to 24. So 7 square minus 5 square. So it is equal to 49 minus 25. 7 square minus 525. So it comes out to be what? 9 minus 5 for 4 and 4 minus 2, 2. Clear students? So now we will see the other one. We can see the other one, that is 73 minus 7 square. So it will what? 73 minus 49. 13 minus 9, 4, yet 2. Yes. 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 It is an AP. Now 3 more terms. 3 more terms. What it will be? Simple. 73 plus 24. So 4, 5, 6, 7 and 7, 8, 9, 97. Okay. 73, 4 plus 3, 7, 7, 8, 9. And then plus 24. So 4, 7, 4, 11, 1 carry a 1, 9, 10, 11, a 12. Again we add 4, a 1, 5, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Okay students, this is all for today. So I hope you have understood the topic well. It was just an introduction only. So rest assured that such questions will not be asked. It is just the foundation. So the next exercises, that is exercises, this is exercise 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3. They are comparatively very important from the examination point of view. So I will see you in the next class with a new exercise 5.2. Till then, enjoy life and enjoy maths. Thank you.